and welcome to the Elevate Your World podcast. My name is Jules and I'm your host. And in this episode today, I'm discussing building relationships in business and why they matter so much. Now, when we talk about relationships, the first thing, even on this episode title, people must be thinking, why is she talking about relationships? What is this? Is this a matchmaking service or something? But yeah, we're talking about business relationships and how very, very significant they are. All relationships in life are important, and business relationships are the same. They need to be built and maintained. So you need to build customer relationships. You need to build client relationships, peer relationships, and so on and so on. And one of the difficult things for some people, for me, it's easy to talk about this because I'm a people person. But for some people, I know it's not easy. And if you want to be successful in business, you will need to be building relationships. So it's something that shouldn't be brushed aside, that's for sure. And this is whichever industry you're in. That's, corporate, entertainment, hospitality and catering, travel, your career, whichever industry, relationships are essential. It's all about relationship. And here at Elevate, we believe in building these strong relationships with people that we work with within those different industries we work in. And one of the key things of building a business, everything is really based on relationship. Like a lot of the work I do is based on it. And part of building is good. It's good to get to know the person you're going into business with. Yes, and on a personal level, get to know them. What is their story? What's their background? You might find out they have a special charity they're supporting, or, they're trying to complete a particular project and maybe having problems with it. And it helps you connect, get a deeper connection to someone. And you can find common ground. Like an example, one of my clients, it was just about a logo. And I discovered that she's got a charity, a children's charity. If you check out our website, our Elevate Charity Foundation, we work a lot with children's charity. So already we clicked on that common ground. So when you're doing business with them and you're working with them, you can see it helps you understand their motivation for doing the work they do, the projects, and it helps you as well. Once you get to know them a bit better, even if you can't help them with something, you can connect them to somebody else that can. So, you're working on something really big. So you've got a project and there's someone that can help you. Pick up the phone, take that person to lunch, invite them out to lunch, to dinner, for a coffee, and sit down and really connect with them. Try and meet in person, I always say, if you can. But if you can't, there's always video calls. We've got Zoom, WebEx, Microsoft Teams, all of them, WhatsApp. All those things are great as well. And especially if you're in a different country. Like I have a lot of meetings with clients in Uganda. So WhatsApp calls, video calls, or Zoom is perfect for me. And, always make those meetings productive and make it something, that's worth both of your time as well. Building and maintaining is more than just having someone's number. So, like you've gone to an event, you've taken the number, you've taken their social media, or these days it's, what's your Instagram? I guess. But yeah, you've taken their social media handle, you've met up, but then you don't follow it up. So the thing is, if you want to succeed, you have to turn those first meetings, those first connections, you have to turn them into more than just a number that sits in your phone or just another follower on your social media accounts. So that's, whether you've met in a club or you've met in a studio or you've met through a mutual friend, it's really important to turn that meeting into a relationship. Send them the occasional, hey, how are you doing? If you've got a new project, send them your project or ask them about their projects. Engage with them. This is just about engaging beyond just taking a number or a social media handle. It's just a quick follow-up or something relevant to compliment them on. Maybe when you were talking in the studio about a project and they said to check it out, follow up, tell them that you did check out the project and give them your feedback about it. And it's always good, really good to keep in touch. And this is what I'm talking about when we're building, maintaining and nurturing a relationship. It's not a matter of you just call that person when you want something. That contact can't just be that. There's this, I'm just thinking now, there's this quote I love. Sometimes call me to see if I need you. I love that. Because in every relationship, there should always be giving and receiving. In every relationship, it must be a two-way street. It can't be just a one-way thing. It's got to be reciprocal. Be willing to reciprocate. Gosh, I have to stress that. Taking all the time, take. It's one way all the time. That is just the fastest way to end any relationship, definitely. And when one person is the one that's always giving, always initiating the calls, the messages, or the other person is always asking for favors, taking on one side, if you aren't willing to be there for someone who has been there for you, done something, supported a project, bought tickets to an event, bought your products, or whatever it is, and if you're not willing to be there for them, then that person will less than likely be willing to help you out when you make that phone call. And I think some people only contact you for something rather than, and I mean, we all get this. I mean, I definitely do that. People sometimes just contact me for something rather than every now and again check in, or, oh, I've seen your Instagram post, I like this, and then create a conversation out of it. Oh, you've launched a new product, something, do you know what I mean? Something like that, rather than just only contacting them when you want something. Now that's the one-way relationship I'm talking about. And we need to create positive, I love this, positive, mutually beneficial relationships. I can't even stress that enough. It's got to be a win-win relationship. I give you, you give me. I help you, you help me. It's got to be that way. We elevate each other. It always has to be that. And I'm blessed enough to say that I've worked with, the majority of the work I've done is in the entertainment industry. And I'm, happy to say that I have really good relationships with a lot of the people that I worked with, because I created and maintain relationship. And for me, this comes naturally. I'm a people person. And actually there's this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Oh, that book is fantastic. It's by Dale Carnegie. You can grab it on Amazon. I definitely recommend you read this book, or get the audio book if you're not great on reading. It's a really, really good book. Talking about benefits, even though I've said that, it's not all about benefits. So I don't always focus on the end goal, or what the end goal is. But you can forget that you're dealing with a human being who needs to be respected and treated well. They're not just a means to an end, come on. Being genuine. This is so critical nowadays, because no, we can smell fake. We can smell fake people a mile away. So you have to be genuine in these industries, whether it's the corporate, entertainment. We just know fake people now. We've got the ability to sense them out. So be genuine in what you're doing, because fakeness can be detected very easily. It's got to be authentic. Be real. Treat others simply the way you would want to be treated. If I message you, message me back. If you're too busy, that's okay. Just let me know. If you can't do something, a request, it's okay to say no, but don't ignore. Just basically treat people with the same respect that you would want to be treated. It really just comes down to that. The key to every business, whichever industry you're in, the key to the success is relationships. If I was to ask you what makes a business successful, you'd probably say a unique product. For entertainment, say you're a music artist, you you're unique as an artist. If you're a creative photographer, your photos are amazing. They're out of this world. And that's right. And that's all right. And that's all correct. But that's not all you need in order to attract and maintain customers or the fans or the clients or to grow your sales, etc. You need to dedicate your resources into building and investing in these relationships. Just like, personal relationships, business relationships, they take time to develop. It is an investment. And anything that you put time in or you invest your money in, it compounds. When something compounds over time, it builds. And, we never know when we'll need somebody. So it's important to build and nurture that genuine connection. Your business needs to build better, stronger relationships. And as a business owner, or you're a startup or a creative person, building relationships isn't an option. It's a must. So there you have it. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen. Please do leave your comments below or questions. Or if you're listening on Spotify or Google Podcasts, you can visit our website as well. And if you'd like some business advice, you can book us for a free consultation via our website and we can have an initial chat and see where Elevate can help you. Thanks again for supporting the Elevate Your World podcast. It means so much to me, and I will see you on the next episode.